What's up, everybody? It's your girl Erica from the Classy Climb blog, coming to you guys today. I'm actually getting ready to go to the park and do a couple laps, probably like 2 miles. I just had to break out a Freedom Friday for you guys. Happy Freedom Friday. Many of you who are clients have already received the emails. If you're on the email list, you should be getting one tonight. If you've already purchased products, I am wanting to speak with you to make sure you're getting towards your goal. Make sure you're buying those tax liens. Make sure you're setting up those accounts. Make sure you're rolling like you want to. It's 2017 and we literally only have like 4 months left. So I hope you're getting value out of the courses, but you're also taking action. It's really important for that to happen. So on the next tip, when I talk to people, they're always like, yeah, man, I listen to Jay Morris. I listen to all these people. They're talking about rounds, credit rounds. Well, you know, I don't feel the need to hide information. I give it to you guys freely because I still give it to y'all and some of y'all won't do anything with it. So a credit round essentially is a credit RAMA. Maybe many of you haven't heard of credit RAMA. Credit RAMA is like you've been working on your credit, you've been cleaning it up, you've been getting an AU, authorized user accounts, and all of a sudden you go apply for 2 to 10 cards at one time, right? You're trying to get a credit RAMA. You're trying to get a round up. Well, difference in the real estate world is some people go to banks and they do a credit round via the banks and go get, you know, the biggest lines they can. Why is that important? Because if you don't have cash coming into your business to go make purchases, to go make decisions, then you kind of get stuck. A lot of people are like, I don't have enough savings. I don't have enough money put aside. And that's where that comes from, when they don't have enough savings. That's why credit RAMAs are so important, right? Or what we call credit rounds are so important. Because you got to know when to do it, when not to do it. You got to know what credit score would be perfect for you to do it and not get ahead of that. Because a lot of times people are like, just jump out there. Well, now we got to wait like 90 days, 60 days. There's some credit score limits, and what's going on with your credit, you could apply every month and it wouldn't matter. There's certain people who have that kind of shiny, perfect credit. They could do that, right? And many people are like, oh, Eric, I want to keep my business separate from my personal. Unless your business is bringing in actual income and deposits to your bank, they're still going to check a peek at your personal credit. They're going to do a check. Why? Because you're coming to the bank and you're saying, hey, I have this business. It's going to make $1 million. Just take my word for it. Don't check my personal credit. You know, just take my word for it. And they're going to go, okay, well, let me look in your account and see what your deposits look like. And then they're going to see them deposits is not hitting $1 million. And they're going to go, yeah, we're going to need a personal guarantee, because the time frame of when you can just come in the bank and be nobody and just be an EIN number, a lot of those days are over, and people don't want to hear that. They get upset when I tell them that. I mean, a lot of people messed up with the 2008 credit crisis. That's what happened. They messed it up for you. You should be pissed at the people who went and messed up the good thing we had with the way the credit was before. They're the ones who messed it up, and that's why you can't do it anymore. But that's why I want to help you do it the right way if you can, right? So again, anybody who's on the email list, you know, you already got an email. People who bought courses, you got an email. Hey, if you're looking to have a conversation, because I'm just trying to make sure the end of the year goes well for you, you know, we're doing an hour conversation for 30-minute price. So that's for the people who are already clients and purchasers. So next level, traffic. Earlier today, I watched a video talking about traffic, and I wanted to tell people it's absolutely true. Every single bit of it is absolutely true. If you do not have traffic coming into your business, it's just tough. It's absolutely tough, and people don't want to tell you that truth, but I will, because at the end of the day, how do I make the painting business work? Traffic, leads. Have some guys go do stuff. Like this week, I did I'm practicing like putting the car magnets on my car and putting out 100 bandit signs. What kind of numbers and returns am I going to get off those signs in a particular side of town? And then, you know, I'll kind of give you guys an update on here. But that's how you grow the business, like traffic, people calling, getting leads in. Now, are there ways to get online leads? Of course. Are there ways to get offline leads? Yeah. Offline leads are when people go knocking door to door for you. But I just wanted to test out different ways to see what would be the results. So that's kind of what I'm doing this week. And that's why the channel, I'm not posting every single day. But whatever business you have, whether it's offline or online, you need leads. You straight up need leads. So let me see. Shireen Douglas says, hey lady, I'm interested in buying in a new town to rent it out. It seems like builders aren't building townhomes anymore. Do you have a clue? I'm sorry, it disappears as soon as it comes up. But I do, what what you're looking for is when you go, like, for example, depends on what town you're talking about. I don't know a specific town, but go realtor.com. And when you go in there and it'll ask you what type, like, instead of just hitting single family, it'll have single family, multifamily, land, condos, townhouses, and what do you call those? Condos, townhouses, and I think it's called co-ops. I think it's on there. Click that button and put in your price. Straight, the quickest way to solve it. Like, literally put in max price 100,000. Go over, click the button for only condos, townhomes, and co-ops, and it'll pop up what you're looking for. But yeah, you just gotta niche that down and do that search for yourself. But those are the best ways to do it. You know, next would be to find people in that town who are kind of movers and shakers. Who, you know, if it's a real estate agent, you go, hey, can you keep a lookout on this for me, and I'll purchase from you, right? Because there's a lot of new agents and young agents who will put you on their email list. They'll call you, keep contact, you know, do follow-up phone calls. That's kind of what you're looking for. You're looking for that person. You're looking for that person that you can keep going, oh yeah, I found a bunch of new $100,000 townhouses. Here's a list. Let me know if you want to go see them, or you'll fly in town to see them, or I can get the paperwork started. That's kind of what you want. Does that answer your question? Let me know, you guys, if you have any more questions. You know, it's a Freedom Friday. I'm going to enjoy this Town Lake walk. But yeah, if you have any questions on Friday regarding to tax liens, because you know I updated some parts on the course, and New Jersey just dropped a bunch of counties in there, man. It's crazy. So it's expanding. You already know December 31st is the deadline for South Carolina tax liens, okay? Another deadline coming up for, oh God, what county am I thinking of? Another deadline coming up. But basically, you guys, if you jump in the course, you'll see it on there. I have them by months, each by month. You get yourself ready, get your money saved up, get that money stacked on the side for that. Because that's truly, how do you get 15 to 25% of your money? Tax liens. And then if you say, Erica, oh man, I don't have the money yet for tax liens. Well, okay, are we working on your personal credit? Are you going to banks, getting that business lines of credit? What are you doing to get that money to start investing in tax liens, right? Because I think the best way to start investing in tax liens is that saved money, that money you already saved up. But a better way, to me, investing in real estate, actual tangible you can touch, like the townhouse you're talking about, is going through the banks and business lines of credit. So this is just a quick one from the car. It's a Freedom Friday. But if you guys have any questions, hit it up. I can see them when they can flash through here. They flash quick, though. So the key with anything is traffic, is cash flow. And it may not happen all at once, but you can do rounds. You can do rounds of business credit, rounds of personal credit, where you get that capital up so you can have choices. A lot of times I meet people, they just don't have choices because they didn't have the capital stacked up. So, since I didn't see any, oh, let me see. Thank you. Can I have you? Cherie, you can, let me see if I can type it in here, but you can just go ahead and purchase a consult. It's over there. It's always on the links below on every video. Let me see if I can type it. It might not let me show it. Nope. It doesn't let me type on this. I'm doing it from my phone in the car because I wanted to see what the difference would be, which is interesting. So, but again, it's always in the links in all the videos. If you go to any of the old previous video, the video before this, you can just click on it. We'll have 15-minute, I have like a 10-minute consult, 30-minute consult, and an hour consult. It just help you map out your year. So, everybody, this is Erica, Classy Climb Blog. Everybody, if you need credit repair, if you just want to read up on some more information, I have 2 books. Let me see. Oh, I got a question there. Be ready. Can you get business credit if you have bad credit? Just depends on the banks. Be ready. It depends on your banks. Prime example I'll give everybody is Navy Federal. Navy Federal. Everybody's been talking about it. It's been the big hush ball this season. Navy Federal, essentially, I've had clients who have who have 550s, go to Navy Federal, open up a business account, open up a personal account, and actually get, $20,000 worth of business credit cards. Why is that happening? Because they're basing it off their ability to pay, right? If you come in the bank and you go, hey, I'm unemployed, I want to start a business, I need working capital, they're gonna go, let me look at your credit. Oh, my credit's 500. They're gonna be like, you ain't got no job, no savings. Yeah, I love Navy Federal too. They're the best. They're the best for some of my clients. But if you come in the bank and you go, I work a job, I make like, $5 to $7 grand a month, and I'm working on my credit, I have the ability to pay, they might go, yeah, I think he has the money to pay. Money's coming in this account, direct deposit all the time. We're going to take a chance and give him $20,000 in a business credit card. I see that happen often. What we're talking about here is business. What people don't realize, and I hate to keep bamming this over you guys' head, there's a whole world out there, and it's not necessarily built on credit, but it's built on buying assets. And the guy I learned it from via a seminar, via a weekend, via actually learning, going there multiple times, that family, they had like 20 bank accounts, all with business lines of credit at each bank. So if one bank said, no, we're not gonna, close on this house, we're not gonna give you a mortgage on this house, there was another bank down the street. When you got 20 different banks who are all giving you $5,000 or $10,000 or $20,000, or for them, because their company's so big at this point, probably $1 million, it's a different ball game. It's a different ball game. You have different draws. You can do different things with the money. You can move much faster. A lot of times I tell them, go on realtor.com and go look up houses under $50,000 in different areas. Go in Fayetteville, North Carolina, go in Greensboro, North Carolina, go over to, Somerville, South Carolina. Go look it up. Go look up under $50,000. But Greensboro, North Carolina is a good example. $50,000 homes, and see what you see, right? Just see what you see, because those are written out for maybe $800. And what would you need for a down payment? $10,000. So let's say you had 3 banks and they all gave you, well, we like you, we're going to give you $5,000 for a business line of credit, we're going to get you rolling. Well, now you got $15,000 and you have the money for the down payment, as long as you can be pre-approved, right? So it's just a different way to look at things. It's a different way to do things, a different way to look at things. Don't be constrained by, okay, this is what I see in my account. Ugh, I can't do anything. You got to get creative. You got to be thinking about it. But that's why I'm always hammering about credit here, is I've actually witnessed barbershop owners have $100,000 in cash, and another guy in my hometown who has like several t-shirt companies have $100,000 in cash in the bank, but their credit is so bad when they go purchase this major building, the bank's like, like, that's crazy, right? Because it's only a few steps to kind of clean it up. It's only a few accounts to get it in the good, right? So don't shortchange yourself. Don't cut your nose off to spite your face. Like, let's work on it. Let's get you there. Let's get you more than one bank, so that you're not putting all your money in one bank and they tell you no and you feel stuck. If you got 3 different business bank accounts, you have choices. You're in control. So that's just one thing. I just, like, once I saw that up close, once I saw people's balance sheets up close, where they're sitting there like, let me show you this, let me teach you this, because people want to help people who are moving, who have momentum. I like doing this channel, and I like talking to people on the phone, because a lot of times it's people who are moving. They're like, Erica, and I put my money over here, and I got this, I'm rolling, and they end up buying a property, and then they buy another property. Why? Because they're putting themselves in motion, and people will find them deals, and people will call them because they're like, oh, they're buying properties. It happens all the time. And let's say you say, Erica, I don't want to buy real estate, I just want to get high interest. Well, that's fine too. You can either do tax liens and look for properties that people are going to keep, or you could go with Lending Club, you can go with Prosper, you can go with all these different opportunities, and realityshares.com and fundrise.com. If you're on the course, Financial Freedom Starts from the Basement, you've heard me talk about this. But yeah, there's multiple ways to win. It's just up to you. So again, everybody, this is Erica, Classy Climb Blog. I'm just going to do a quick one today. Freedom Friday, getting out the car, going to hit the park. You guys love it. You guys have a great day.